From the celebrity capital of the world, it's Hollywood Squares, starring John Ritter, Joan Rivers, Wayne Brady, Mull, Cloris Leachman, Jeffrey Tambor, Stephen Collins, Nicole Sullivan, and this week's Center Square, Ellen DeGeneres. And your host, Tom Bergeron.
Hello there. Thank you, Jeffrey. Welcome. Welcome to a brand new season of Hollywood Squares. I know you've spent your summer wondering how we were going to change the show. You have to look no further than our new logo. You can see we've added algebra to the show. That's right, H squared, and we have a new center square this week. Please welcome Ellen DeGeneres to the center square. Ellen will be with us this week and throughout the season. Also in the center square this year, Alec Baldwin, Academy Award nominee Burt Reynolds, and a lot more. Also, an exciting new bonus round coming up later in the show. But first, let's welcome back our returning champion. Day 2 for him. He won his championship at the end of our 4th season. Dominic Mora. Dominic, good to see you again.
Nice to see you, too.
And, Dominic, we all want to thank you for spending the past few months building us a new set. That was sporting of you. Rachel Holden, Ms. Circle, is your challenger, Dominic. Hey, Rachel. How are you?
I'm great.
Good to see you. Just like in the old days. First game is worth $1,000. It's, you know, tic-tac-toe, obviously. Not too complicated there, but you have to decide if the answers the stars are giving you are correct or they're just making them up. That's how you get the square. Rachel, as the challenger, you kick off our 5th season.
Cloris Leachman.
Cloris Leachman, Emmy nominee for her guest appearance in Malcolm in the Middle. Welcome, Cloris. For almost 65 years, who has been fighting for truth, justice, and the American way?
Well, I've tried to do my bit. I say J. Edgar Hoover. I disagree.
Superman, Circle, gets the square. All right, Dominic.
Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers, her Emmy pre-show, September 22nd on E! True or false, ladies who would like to return to their youth can pay a doctor about $3,500 to be re-virginized.
I always thought you just left the lights off and put on pantyhose. So I haven't heard of that. But, not that I know about plastic surgery, but I would think they can do anything these days. Oh, absolutely, yes.
I agree.
It's true, and they call that doctor Superman. That's right, X gets the square. All right, Rachel.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres will be hosting her own daily talk show next season. Ellen, when Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, he wanted everyone to answer it by saying what?
I don't think he wanted them to say what, so I disagree.
I know you're new at this. So, you know, we give a little extra latitude here. But he said something. Let me rephrase it. By saying something, what would that be that he said?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You should be more clear. I'll say this is, and this is true. Trust me on this. He was a very controlling man, and he wanted them to say bellow. And it was a... And it was not a clear connection, and people thought it was hello, which was the way that that word was invented, hello. But it was bellow, but it turned out to be hello.
I disagree.
Good.
Ahoy! He wanted them to say circle. Gets the square. All right, Dominic.
Stephen Collins for the block.
Stephen Collins from 7th Heaven tonight on the WB. Season premiere tonight, as a matter of fact.
Hello, Tom.
Good to see you again. Coming this fall to your TV, new programming that features visuals of birds, mice, and bouncing balls. Who's the target audience?
You know, you want to know something sad? I auditioned for that. Oh. Toddlers just above newborns.
I disagree.
No, it's your cat. Meow Mix created this fine new programming. X gets the block there. Rachel, back to you.
Let's go with Martin Mull for the block.
Martin Mull for the block. Welcome back, Martin.
Please, sit down.
Now, Martin, as we know, sunflower seeds can be delicious, but what would happen to you if you ate a cupful of apple seeds?
You would be enjoying the national dish of Croatia.
I disagree.
You'd be poisoned, is what would happen. You'd be poisoned. Circle gets the block. We get a break. We'll be back with more H Squared right after this.
I feel good when I spank my tushy. Don't tell anyone at home I said, oh, is that on? See, look what he made me do.
Any strategy for this one?
To lie as much as possible, because I'll be running for Congress one day.
Yeah.
Season 5, good to have you with us. We're going to get back to our first $1,000 game, but we want to give our contestants a chance to tell you a little bit about themselves. I was calling you Rachel Holden. It's Rochelle,
Yes.
and you can feel free to call me Tome.
Oh, okay.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, I'm from Van Nuys, California, where I manage a furniture store, and I'm an active single mom to a 13-year-old son named Corey.
All right, good enough. Good to have you here, Rochelle.
Thank you.
Dominic, for those people who don't remember when you were last here before the summer, remind us about your life and times.
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
And I'm a retired graphic designer, and I'm currently working as a part-time law clerk.
All right, okay. Now, I believe it was your turn when we went to commercial.
Wayne Brady for the block,
Wayne
please.
Brady. Wayne Brady will be hosting Miss America in about a week, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Wayne, while some women think that boys' night out should be banned, according to advice guru Dr. Phil, is it okay for your husband to go out and carouse with the guys?
As long as Dr. Phil can watch. Absolutely.
I agree.
Dr. Phil says yes, as long as boundaries are respected, so you can't go to a foreign country. X gets the square. Rochelle.
Let's go with Jeffrey Tambor.
Jeffrey Tambor from the ABC series. That was then. Also, Jeffrey is also the new voice of Hollywood Squares.
Thank you. And I'm also catering the lunch.
That's lovely. True or false, brushing your hair 100 strokes a day makes it shiny and healthy?
You know, I'm content with being bald. It runs in my family. My mother was bald. And, well, it's so on the nose that I'm going to say false.
I agree.
It's false. It's an old wives' tale. Too much brushing can break hair. You got your block. All right, Dominic.
Nicole Sullivan for the block,
Nicole
please.
Sullivan appearing on The King of Queens tonight on CBS. All right, Nicole. If your chicken is allowed to spend time walking around outside, what would you call it?
Frank? What? I don't. If he's outside, you know what Frank would be? He'd be a free-range chicken.
I disagree.
He'd be a free-range chicken. Is exactly what he would be. That's right. Can't give you that one, Rochelle.
Nicole Sullivan for the win.
For the win, a perfectly fine choice.
Let's do it.
Nicole, a Harris poll found that 40% of Americans have considered adoption, and their #1 concern was that the child would be what?
Unable to use a sewing machine, because otherwise we would. Oh no! They would be. They would be. They would be. You know what? They'd be of a different race or nationality. They would look too different than them.
I disagree.
No, they'd be badly behaved, actually, is the concern. Circle gets that square and $1,000, and we come back with a $1,000 secret square game right after this. Stick around.
People with the minds like Martin Mull and stuff like that. These are dirty men, and I'm just following their lead. I just do what I'm told. He came in earlier this week and had a long talk with the producers about how they needed to raise the sex factor of the show. Make everyone a little hotter. Put some pheromones in there, things like that.
All right, welcome back. We're going to kick off a $1,000 Secret Square game. And this season, each of our Secret Square questions will have a video or audio clue. Now, we already have over $5,000 in our Secret Square stash, and today we are adding this. Tell them, Jeffrey.
It's a complete video system for your car. Enjoy your favorite DVDs while away from home with Sony's mobile video system featuring an in-dash monitor, backrest monitor, 10-disc changer, and speakers from the good guys worth $3,124.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Let's show all of you at home who the Secret Square is. Now, Rochelle, you won the first game, so you get to kick off this one.
Cloris Leachman.
Cloris Leachman. All right, Cloris. What unusual thing do male seahorses do instead of the females?
They kind of, put that stuff on them that makes it the eggs and the... and then they clasp them unto themselves and keep them until they're ready to pull.
So they carry the young.
I disagree.
They do that, yes. They actually carry the young and give birth to the little baby seahorses, is what they do.
I was correct?
You were correct, yes. Dominic.
Are you correct?
John Ritter, please.
John Ritter. 8 Simple Rules, his new series on ABC.
Tommy.
When you're hunting, what do you shout when you see a fox?
Fox! Charge. I disagree.
Tally-ho! X gets the square. Rochelle.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGeneres might have gone to Wayne for the block, but we'll see how this works. That's all right. Why are there 2 red stripes around the thinnest part of